The 2026 Dr. John Foley Professional Development Award, Michael Gulino. For more than 4 decades, Michael Gulino has dedicated his career to developing leaders, mentoring athletic administrators, and strengthening educational athletics across New York State and even across the nation. As a teacher, coach, athletic director, professor, and national presenter, his impact reaches far beyond the fields of Section 1.
You know, an athletic administrator is probably, I guess, besides the superintendent, is the most public figure. And, you know, when I worked at Byram Hills and I was a teacher in middle school, the middle school principal used to always tell me, athletic parents come at the athletic director in mobs. I think it's something you have to put in years and also having many different experiences over the course of your career as an athletic administrator. I think it's that, having a large network of other administrators, athletic administrators that, you know, not only in New York, but across the country.
Mentorship has been the defining part of Mike Gulino's career, which started in Rockland County and eventually to Byram Hills, Sleepy Hollow, Croton Harmon, and back to Tappan Zee, helping the next generation of leaders think, grow, and lead with confidence.
A big thing about mentoring is you're not really trying to help people solve whatever issue they're dealing with. You're trying to help to bring them to them solving it or them figuring it out themselves.
Throughout his career, Gulino believed the best leaders never stop learning.
I've done a lot of reading. I like reading. I like reading about leadership, things along those lines. And I think, every book, I usually take away maybe 2 or 3 things that I kind of add to the repertoire. I think mentoring is like, you're working with a new AD, first year or their second year. That's true. But, I have a lot of colleagues that have put in as many years as I have. And those conversations are very rich that we have.
During his years as a coach, Gulino focused on something bigger than wins and losses, shaping young people through sport.
You're going to have an effect and a positive influence on so many kids. And some of them you're going to notice, but there's also going to be all those other kids that you made that difference too, but you just never knew.
From mentoring new athletic directors to shaping national leadership programs, Gulino's experience has guided countless educators.
One thing I say, it's a great fraternity, it's a great community. ADs are always willing to help each other. And you got to learn how to reach out and don't be afraid. Don't think, it's going to be a bad reflection on me that I don't know what I'm doing. I was the guy of one-line sayings. And, one of my famous sayings related to professional development is that life has no finish line. When you get to the point that you think you know everything, that's the beginning of your downfall.